So, hey, YouTubers, what's going on? This is the Chin here, or Will, whatever, if you watch my other videos.
Hi, my name is Brad Sweet 64. I'm pretty new, but we're gonna do an episode, Dragon Ball Super episode.
109 and 110. 109 and 110. We're going to do a quick
109,
review here.
110.
So, this is not our first review. You can check out our first review on Brad's channel. I think it went pretty good, actually, our first one. We definitely got some good content. But I think Brad likes to get a little too serious. He's a little too serious. Anyways, with that being said, let's get on with this review. So, 109. What do I have to say about 109? First off, I want to say a couple of things. I really feel like they're really hyping Jiren up to be this unbeatable guy throughout the entire episode. And with the whole and let's also go to say that hello, rewritten straight from the Frieza fight before he learned Super Saiyan. Literally rewritten almost exactly the same way.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, come on, think about it. Think about it, because in the Frieza fight, they're talking about how, well, he can still use the Kaioken, and then at that time somebody steps in and says, no, you guys haven't been paying attention. He's been using the Kaioken this whole time.
Beerus is the one that said it, but I don't know who stepped in and said it. I don't remember that from the Dragon Ball Z fight, but
I do.
Anyways, besides that, I think that all around episode 109 was just a sham. I mean, it was more or less just a waste of an episode. I liked that.
I get now, after watching it,
they gave us
why.
2 episodes.
Right. I was about to say, I understand now why they made it a 2-episode special. Because I think if you'd have watched 109 and had to wait another week, you probably wouldn't have wanted to come back and ever watch another Super episode again. Honestly.
It was just so boring. And the who Ribiana is that's her
Ribrianne,
name, right?
I believe is her name.
Ribrianne. She's awful. Just I can't believe they're still.
Your mic's cutting out, dog. Yeah, I can't hear any sound from you at all now.
She's powerful.
There you go. Now I heard you. I don't know what just happened. Maybe internet connection.
You can't. Oh, yeah, probably. Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better. I don't know what you just did.
Yep. Okay.
Were you trying to run 20 tabs?
Right. My bad. Yeah, my bad. So, yeah, all around, I would just say that, I mean, they just need to hurry up and finish her off. Goku's been fighting her in base form, just dicking around, and then Vegeta comes in and starts fighting him, just base form, just dicking around. I think they need to just finish her. I don't understand what they're doing, and they wasted a whole episode of her just bullshitting. And but anyways,
I wish they would have just let the android. What was it, 17? I wish they would have just let 17 just knock all 3 of them out in one fell swoop. But anyways, when they first transformed, the power of love, there was 3 of them, and Android 17 went to go and like attack them. Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, 109.
Okay.
Really not much to
I
see.
think they're just using her as plot device.
109. There's really not much to see at all.
So let's go on to 1010.
Yeah, 1010. Or 110.
110.
So
yeah.
If for some reason you haven't watched the episode yet, maybe you're just here for some spoilers or something. I want to tell you to go ahead and get out the most girly outfit you can get, because you're about to be a huge ass fangirl. And if you're not a true Dragon Ball fan, and go away. This shit was so hype. I was sitting in my truck at the time, watching this video at 3 in the morning, this episode, and I had the world's widest grin on my face as Goku just pops out, and he's all like, he looks so different. He's a different person. He's not even Goku anymore, and I'm like, Oh, I got so
Okay, let's
excited.
talk about the spirit bomb. So in this episode, Goku decides that he's going to drop the spirit bomb on Jiren,
Well, he does that in one
and
eye. But yeah.
no, he does. No, he doesn't.
Yes. In the middle of the episodes is when it looks like Goku got vaporized by the spirit bomb or gets hit with the spirit bomb. And then when they phase into 110, it shows that he actually pushed it back at the last second.
Yeah. Well, anyways, the spirit bomb. What do you think actually happened with that? Do you think that was a temporary burst of energy, or like, do you think he's gonna permanently be like that?
If
Because I
looking at,
don't honestly, it's too early to tell
you know,
whether or not
even
that's going to be a permanent upgrade or not.
I feel like it has to be because it's the only way to really bridge that gap, unless they're going to say that some other fighter is able to eliminate Hit. Or not
And
Hit,
do you remember
Jiren. Wow.
Pony.mov?
Yeah.
Do you remember Pony.mov?
Yeah, I remember
When
those.
Goku was falling into the spirit bomb, I feel like how he like started seeing into the abyss or whatever.
Hmm.
It took me back to the Applejack scene
Oh my
real
god.
hard.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that's a real played out cliche. Like, oh, now you see all that is in the universe. But I like that they did it. But I just don't. I'm worried that this power up's not going to be permanent, which obviously it is. I mean, we're not dumb. It's going to be a permanent power up, but it's just an odd way to go about it. And they did the same thing with God mode. Um, it's just a weird ritualistic kind of thing, and then they're just gonna play it off as if like, oh well, now he can just do it because he can. And I just
Um,
don't. I'm not a big fan of that.
so I like it. It basically honestly, my true favorite part of this episode is right after he comes back and he goes to attack Jiren, and he's just looking down at his hands for a second, and this blue haze is all he can see. He can only see glimpses through his aura, and next thing he knows, he sees a flash of light, and he's attempting to hit Jiren, which clearly shows you that he mentally doesn't have any actual control over his body. It's all acting on his own, and that's just awesome. But I love it when Dispo and Topo try to jump in, and they both just get spun around like one of those freaking little toys that you spun yourself around on as a kid, and just thrown out. I wish they would have got eliminated right there. That would have been a great way to eliminate those two. Dispo should have been eliminated forever ago anyways, but for some reason they just want to keep bringing the freaking rabbit back.
So during the entire fight, they kept talking about the heat that Goku was giving off. I have no idea what they were talking about with that. Obviously, the aura around him is supposed to be some kind of heat, but we said that heat was going to be problematic. I'm not sure what he meant by that. What do you think, Will?
Um, Honestly, it really kind of made me think of like the Legends of Tomorrow, the TV show, because basically Firestorm, the character when he first is brought about in the Flash, he is said that basically if he doesn't stabilize himself, he's gonna blow like a nuclear reactor. That's literally what it reminded me of.
Actually, I I think it's more reminiscent of Rock Lee's 8 inner gates. Once he
Well,
goes past gate 5, his sweat starts boiling to the point where it turns green. That green aura around Rock Lee is his sweat burning off, or I think it's actually would
well,
be blue. But
dear world, I have not
yeah,
watched
it
Naruto.
had the same. Well, the same thing happens in Naruto. Might Guy sweats blue flames because he sweats and it evaporates so quickly that it causes a blue aura around him. And I think that's what just happened to Goku. Which, if so, that's a. I mean, they basically just stole that, but
See, that's
I
why I
do
don't.
like the transformation.
That's why I don't think that can be it.
The episode itself was amazing.
Honestly, by far one of my
It was
favorite Dragon Ball
downright
episodes to date.
the best episode so far. There's not a better episode. I
Like,
can
if I
guarantee
wasn't
you.
trying to save the sake of all y'all's ears, if I would have made this video, I don't know, Sunday even, I would probably be like giddy the whole time I'm talking about it, because I'm telling you, I felt like a 5-year-old girl when I was watching that video. It was true awesomeness. But no, onto that heat thing. I really do. I think it's more an unstable thing, not necessarily him just sweating so much, because the whole arena could sense it, which has been proven to be quite large, because people can disappear and hide on the thing.
Well, they said the whole void shook.
Right. So that's why I think it's more than just him sweating a lot. I think it has to do with him being unstable.
And also, this whole battle royale, it's basically just come down to it's no longer a battle royale. It's basically a one-on-one now. The battle royale thing only lasted like 2 episodes. You remember? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, where it'd show a bunch of different fights, people getting eliminated left and right, to a whole universe getting eliminated in one episode.
Well,
And
I'm
now
more or less
it's
talking about like 5 people versus one, or
right.
like
Now
three
it's
people versus.
people
Now
stand
it's just
back and basically
one-on-ones.
watch 1v1s, right? Wait for their opportunity to strike, which is, a great tactic, don't get me wrong. I mean, if if it was going to be me in that thing, I'd probably just stand and wait for somebody to eliminate the other person and go in for the strike. But I'm a loser. So,
So, but anyways, all around, it was a great episode. 110 was not 109.
yeah.
110 was a great episode. Definitely the best in the series so far. And I don't want to spoil too much, but just watch it. It's just insane. And when he comes back, you really feel the power difference
hmm
from God to this form. You
I want to
feel
throw
even the way Beerus talks about it and Whis talks about it, and all the gods are in awe, and all the god of destructions are in awe. You really feel the power coming off of him. Like they did such a good job at setting the atmosphere for this transformation, reminiscent of how they did for Super Saiyan, the first one, how the lightning struck and the atmosphere was just perfect. They did a great job with this one, not like with Blue or God. Those ones were terrible, but this one was good. The way they did this transformation was good, and I do think that this transformation is going to go down in the history as the second best transformation besides maybe the very first Super Saiyan transformation. It was that good. The way they set it up was that good.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I could go on and on about the great highlights of it, but basically, you really just have to watch this episode. This is one of those episodes that you just can't emphasize how amazing it was. Um, really, when it comes to reviewing the episode, there's not really much more we can do. I mean, I guess one last statement about it is I love how they hype up this ultra instinct, so to call it, move. How all the gods are even shaking, because my guess is some of them haven't even mastered it yet, and this guy just pops out of a void where everybody thought he was dead, able to do it. Clearly uncontrollable, but able to do it nonetheless. Even the Grand Priest himself was mesmerized by it.
So let's talk about the theory for what Frieza is going to do with Goku, because
That's
me and you have
yeah.
differing opinions on that.
I was about to jump to I was about to jump ahead and say let's do while we're collabing, let's go ahead and do a preview too.
Maybe not the preview because that it didn't really have anything to do with Frieza. But I want to get your. So I think Frieza is going to give Goku energy. It seemed really demented in the final seconds of the episode, like Frieza was going to attack him. But I do not think that's the thing because Frieza said this is just like it was on Namek, where Frieza was beaten down and Goku was standing over him. Goku gave him his energy. I think Frieza's going to give Goku his energy, and I think Frieza's going to become a good guy. But Will has a different opinion. Go ahead.
I don't necessarily think he's going to become a good guy. I don't think he's going to kill him, because if he killed him, that'd be the end of it. I don't really know exactly what's going to happen.
But
I
you were
think
saying something about him torturing him for information.
I think he's gonna want to know how Goku reached that state of power, because now, like prior to the Tournament of Power, when they recruited Frieza, they do that little 1v1 face-off to kind of tell. Basically, Goku says, "Frieza, if I hit you first, you have to let go of your grudge." And I don't remember what the other alternative was. A Frieza one, but they were basically completely even in strength, and now there's this huge difference, unmeasurable for Frieza. And so that means even if he does come back to life, if he doesn't come back a good guy, he knows that Goku could just wreck him into oblivion. I think he's going to
See,
want to know how he did it.
I think that Frieza's on his way from everything that's been happening. They're doing a really good job of setting up his character. I mean, he's already got an established character, but they're almost kind of changing it, like they did with Vegeta. Like, for instance, you think he's evil, but he's doing because he says these things and he does these things that make him look like he's evil. But at the end of the day, he's still helping out everybody. Like with Gohan, where he was like, let's continue to strive towards winning. And you really thought that, he was going to, that he's lying. Like, he sounds like he's lying, and his character would show that he would be lying. But I think that they did a real good job of portraying him as if, like, he's obviously evil, but he could become good. And I'm on the side of good. I think he would be a great establishment to the Z Fighters. I really do.
I would prefer him to continue to stay not necessarily evil, but an anti-villain.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine Vegeta, Goku, and Frieza all training together? Like, that would be so cool. It really would.
I mean, it definitely set the stage because if you remember, Goku tells Frieza, we could have been great partners or sparring partners or whatever
Yeah,
if you weren't so evil.
yeah.
And it would definitely make sense for them to go that route. I just don't think it would. I don't know.
I really do, because I think that from everything they've been leading up to Frieza becoming a good guy, and I think that they can do it. Um, I think that he's slowly getting over his grudge, and I think he's going to give Goku some of his energy. But we'll just have to wait till next week to see. We only got 5 days left, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, sorry for the late upload, guys. We were kind of having trouble finding out how exactly we were going to make this video, and I guess we finally got it figured out. This is our second collab, technically. Go ahead and leave a like, maybe a comment, share it around to other people who want to see our perspective of Dragon Ball reviews. I know there's a lot of people out there that are making these reviews. Go check out Brad's channel. This video is going to be posted there too. I don't know about him, but I don't know how to share screen and record at the same times yet, so probably
Haven't
gonna
quite
do
figured that out.
probably gonna do previews on my own accord until we can figure this out, so that I can just record my screen and break down the actual preview.
Preview?
Yeah, preview, where like you analyze and break down the last 30 seconds and basically explain what's going on and
Oh,
what you
okay.
think's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll do previews. Yeah, well, we'll get everything figured out. But in the meantime, thanks for
Go check
watching.
out his channel. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and sharing this video on all your social media. It really helps. We're going to be trying to do some food challenges, some Smash Brothers, and
Yeah, make sure to check out all the other content on our channels. We've got anywhere from gaming to daily vlogs.
if you like anime reviews, I'm going to be doing a lot more, a lot of different animes. I'm going to be doing full animes at a time, not episode by episode though. So if you're dying for a new anime and you want some suggestions, hop over to my channel. Soon I'll be getting those up, and I'll be suggesting some pretty decent animes. So.
All right, hope y'all enjoyed, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.
Bye.